Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. What's up, everybody? I'm Mark Walters. Welcome to Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. If this is your first time here at this channel and you enjoy this content, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel so I could hopefully grow it and eventually monetize it. I want to send a special shout out to Ian Hunter. Ian, I was posting on Facebook in a comic collector group that I belong to, and he recognized me specifically from Mark's Comic Haul, y'all, and said some very nice words, and it was really humbling, and it really made me feel great. It's nice to know that somebody is watching this stuff that I do. So, Ian, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please continue to watch and spread the word if you would. It's nice to know that there are guys out there like you that watch this stuff and appreciate what I do, and hopefully I can keep doing more and more of these so that you'll enjoy this for many years to come. All right, so in this haul, I'm going to show off new this week books. I'm also going to show some stuff I got from last week that I missed, a couple of recent back issues, and then I just recently got I had kind of a small haul. I went out to Collected in Fort Worth, and he had just recently acquired a collection. Acquired a collection, and so I managed to get. He had done this once before, and I went through his DC boxes and I pulled some really cool stuff. You guys can see that on a previous haul. This time I got some Marvel stuff, and I was really happy with what I picked up. So I'll show you that too. I'll save that until the end. And yeah, some fun stuff in there. And I got a really cool variant, exclusive store variant that they had at Collected that I didn't even know existed. I was really happy to get it. All right, so new this week, or actually, I tell you what, let's start with the stuff I picked up. This is from like weeks past, but recent stuff. Okay. Batman, Superman, number 16. I picked this up when it came out, but I wanted to get an extra copy, so I was happy to get my hands on an extra copy of that. Infinite Frontier, got an extra copy of this. I did not realize when I picked this up originally that this is the first appearance of... Is it the new Robin, I think? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyway, this is becoming kind of a key book, and I think a lot of people overlooked this book when it came out, so I grabbed an extra copy. Man, I hope I'm done buying this book. Teen Titans Academy. I've got several copies of cover A. This, I think, will be my last copy of cover A, and then I finally got a couple extra copies of cover B. So I think I'm done buying that book. America Chavez, number 1. I picked up an extra copy of this because it looks like this book is now going into second printing, and with America Chavez appearing in, what am I thinking of? Doctor Strange, I think. This is probably going to be a hot book, so I grabbed an extra copy. Grabbed Children of the Atom, cover A. I had gotten the secret variant for this, and I got the Todd Nauck variant, which I grabbed an extra copy of. But I didn't have just the regular cover, so I wanted to grab a copy of that. And then I got an extra copy of the Todd Nauck variant. Marvel Voices. I had picked up the Miles Morales variant and the Ken Lashley variant, but I didn't get this cover. I saw it, that they still had it on the shelf. And this book's starting to heat up because this is actually the first appearance of Children of the Atom and Cameo. So I grabbed that. And then this is another cover for Marvel Voices Legacy number 1. Again, first appearance of Children of the Atom. Cool cover. That book is, from what I can see, selling out in a lot of places right now. This is kind of cool. Wolverine Black, White, and Blood number 4. This is the 1 in 25 Mahmoud Azrar variant. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's right. 1 in 25 variant. And then I just grabbed an extra copy of Berserker number 1, the Mark Brooks variant, and the Raphael Grandpa variant. I didn't have the Grandpa variant. So, and then I finally got my hands on a copy of Cold Dead War number 1. This book's got some heat on it. It's written by George Romero. If you're familiar with George Romero from Night of the Living Dead, it's written by his son. And there's talk that this may possibly lead into a movie. This book is really hard to find in good, like, mint condition, because several copies I've seen have prominent spine ticks on them. This is the first copy I've seen that did not, so I grabbed it. And that book's got some heat on it right now. Okay, so let's see. Let's put these away, and then we'll go into new this week stuff. How long am I in? 5 minutes? Okay, that's not bad. All right, so new this week books. I'll start off with Marvel, and then I don't think I got any DC this week. That's weird. Kind of surprised by that. All right, so we got Avengers: Curse of the Man-Thing #1, first appearance of the Harrower. This is cover A, and probably the most popular cover. Well, no, that's not true. I guess that would be the most popular cover. This is the Patrick Gleason Webhead variant. This is the cover I think a lot of people are going to be looking at. But this is the cover that you should be getting, because this is cover C, and this is the Harrower. So this is her first, not only her first appearance in the book, this is her first cover appearance. Now, the store that I went to had one copy of this on the shelf, and this is not like a ratio variant. This is like an open order variant, but I don't think stores ordered heavy on this one. So if you can get this cover, it's probably a good cover to get, because, like I said, the book is the first appearance of the Harrower. This is the Harrower on the cover, so I would think that would be the one that you would want. Beta Ray Bill #1. This is the Todd Knock headshot variant. Todd and I, for those of you that are unfamiliar, we went to art school together. I've known Todd for a really long time, and I'm sure Todd had a blast drawing Beta Ray Bill. This is the Ryan Stegman variant, and then this was one of the only like ratio variant covers I picked up this week. I just had to have it, and that is the Walter Simonson. I think this is 1 in 25 copy variant. I love me some Walter Simonson Beta Ray Bill action, and I saw this and I was like, yep, I gotta get it. It was a little pricey, but for Uncle Walt, I will do that all day long. Okay, a couple of the Jen Bartel Women's History Month variants. I got the Black Cat variant. It was very nice. Really like that pink background. I actually went a little nuts on that one. I got 4 of them. I think I only meant to get 3, but I got 4. And then this is probably going to be a hot one. This is Ghost Rider #1, and this is the Kushala variant. Ghost Rider Kushala is the she was introduced in Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme #1, and she's going to be a new Ghost Rider. So this and that book, Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme #1, are books that you should probably be on the lookout for. The store I went to ordered pretty heavy on the Kushala variant, so hopefully you'll still be able to find those out there. Okay, so we got Return of the Valkyries #4. This is the Todd Knock headshot variant. There's another Todd Knock headshot variant on this book. I think it's the last issue. So that's the second headshot variant he's done for that title. The new Silk #1. This is the Yoon, I think. Is that who did this? Yeah, I think Yoon. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, there's like 4 different variant covers on this. This is the one I like the best. And I believe there's a first appearance in this book, new character. It's like a backup story. So I got a couple of those. This was an interesting variant cover, and I forget the name of this artist. It was an artist I was not familiar with. At first I thought it was a Peach Momoko variant, but it's not. Anyway, this is a variant, it was an open order variant cover, and I don't think stores ordered heavy on it, so this might end up being a hot one to get. I grabbed one, just to be safe. And then this is the Jen Bartel, Cindy Moon Women's History variant cover. Thought this was pretty nice. I grabbed 2 of those. I probably should have grabbed one more just to be safe. This, I really dig this cover. This is the Union number 4. This is the Ryan Brown cover. I mean, this looks like a movie poster. It's just really beautiful. Ryan Brown does some great stuff, but I was really pretty blown away with that. And then this is the Union number 4, the design variant for Snakes. Anyway, just a cool design variant cover. And, you know, these are interesting because I've noticed different stores I go to, like, sometimes they'll price these, like, anywhere from $5.99 to $8.99, and then sometimes they'll just put them out at cover price. I was lucky I got that one for cover price, so. Okay, I'm not done. Just let me get these in order here. Okay. And then wrapping up the new this week stuff, we've got X-Men number 19. Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. Whenever he shows the number 19, he always goes, no, 19. If you guys know that song, it's about the Vietnam War. X-Men number 19, this is the Jen Bartel Women's History White Queen variant. I thought this was a really nice one. I pre-ordered a couple copies of this, and I'm glad I did, because apparently they sold out. So, I think that's a hot one. Okay, so that's it for the Marvel stuff. Now we're going into independent. Just got a few. Okay, this book is super cool. This is called Shadecraft number 1. It's a new image book. This is the Jock cover. There are 2 different covers. There's a regular cover by Lee Garbett, the artist of the book, and this is the B cover, I guess, by Jock. And the concept of this book is it's about a girl who sees things in the shadows, and the thing in the shadows may actually be trying to communicate with her. The artwork in this book is really good. I had a chance to kind of preview this book on Tuesday, and I was really blown away by it. In fact, from what I can see, this book is selling out in a lot of stores. It's already been optioned, evidently. At least that's what I'm hearing. And I have a feeling this is going to be hot. So if you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it. Because you never know. Some of those under-the-wire image books end up being really hot. Spawn, number 316. This is cover A. Cover B. Is this Matina? I think this is Matina. Cover B. This is McFarlane and Capullo and McFarlane, I think. Cover B. Is that what that says? God, the signature is so dark. Yeah, it's Capullo. Capullo ink by McFarlane. And then this is... I don't remember the artist on this cover, but this is cover C. This is all building up to the whole Spawn team book that they're doing. And then this is the Spawn 316 black and white variant. By the way, if you guys see these in stores, don't pay more than like $5 for these, because I don't know if I've ever told you the story. I actually found out the backstory on these. If I understood it correctly, basically McFarlane sends stores these for free, or I guess maybe for cover price. But I think he sends it to them for free, and then they can just sell them for whatever they want. But they don't get just like 1 or 2. They get like 5 or 6 or something. So don't overpay for these, because they really shouldn't be more than like $5 at the most. I've seen some stores put them out for cover price. It's cool, but you know, it's not like a ratio variant where they have to order so many books to get it. They just get it. So, all right, Witchblood number 1. I just got this cover. This was the homage cover. It's supposed to look like Dazzler number 1. It's a cool looking book. It's got good art in it. Brand new title from Vault Comics. And then my last book that I picked up that was a new this week thing was actually a magazine, and that was Star Wars Insider number 200. I think this is the, what do you call it? Is it a previews exclusive cover? Or the newsstand variant? I can't remember. There's something specific about it. I think I already have this. Like, I think I have a Peach Momoko cover for this book, but I guess this is just a variant cover. I don't know. Anyway, it was cool. I wanted it. I ordered it. There you go. All right. So while I was at Collected, like I said, I got a chance to go through, a couple more back issues I grabbed because they still had them out at cover price. Last Ronin #2. Got a couple extras of those. That book's going for some good money right now. That's a first printing, by the way. It's now in second print. Okay, so I went through the Marvel stuff that Ron at Collected had in his collection that he had bought. And I picked up some fun books. This is Black Panther #36. I was not familiar with this book. Marvel was doing, around this time when this came out, which I think was like 20 years ago, they were doing these 100-page monster issues of whatever titles they had coming out. So this is, I don't know if you can tell, this is really thick. I mean, well, it's a 100-page monster, so of course it's thick. But it actually reprints Black Panther's first appearance, which I think is Fantastic Four number... Oh, God. I just had a brain fart. I can't remember which one it is. But it's like the first 2 issues that he appears in, they reprint them. And it reprints Black Panther's origin issue. So if you're a Black Panther fan, this is a great book to have. It's issue 36. I don't think it goes for a lot of money. And when I saw it, I was like, hey, I've never seen that before. So I definitely had to grab that. Very happy to get that. For those of you watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this is Captain America #355, kind of a minor key. This is the first time that Battlestar, who just appeared on Falcon and Winter Soldier, meets the Falcon. So, a little bit of a key issue there. Minor key issue. Captain Marvel #20 from the Criss Cross Peter David run. First appearance of Mother. I'm missing part of that name. First cameo. And then issue 21 is the first full appearance. Now, I had 2 copies of issue 21. This was the one I didn't have. This is the cameo appearance. But I can't... I'm sorry, I'm blanking. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this. This is the first cameo appearance of Mother something. I can't remember the character name. I apologize. It's been a long day. Been a long week. Really happy to get this. I had issue, I think, 2 and 4. So I'm still looking for, I think, #3. I think. I got to double check. But this is Dr. Voodoo, Avenger Supernatural #1. Man, look at that cover. I mean, it's just awesome. Really stoked to get that. So, sort of the Doctor Strange, Brother Voodoo combo. Really cool. Very happy to get that book. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #17. Now, this is kind of an interesting story. So, this was an issue that my buddy Todd Knock worked on, and this is when they brought back the black suit. Not Venom, but basically Spider-Man started wearing a black suit instead of his regular suit, and they did it in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man for several issues, and this was the issue where they first brought it back. But that book sold out. Now, I have the first prints. This is the second print, which, as you can tell, is a nod to a classic Spider-Man image, and I did not have this book. It doesn't go for a ton of money. I think it goes for like $5 or $10. But, I mean, I saw somebody else show this off in a haul video recently, and I was like, man, I have to get that cover. And I was actually looking at it on eBay, and then when I was at Ron's shop, I saw he had it in the collection, and I was like, well, I'll just grab it here. So, very happy to get this. Second printing, I cannot imagine there's a lot of these out there. So, that's a cool book. This was a book I had not seen and did not know existed. So, you know, Marvel did those lenticular covers like a year or so ago, which don't seem to really be worth anything now, but they're, you know, interesting for what they are. I didn't know they did one for this because I don't remember seeing this. So I have to imagine this is kind of a low print run. But this is Hawkeye #13. And it's done to be a lenticular homage to Hawkeye #1. So I don't know if this is translating. Yeah, I guess so. But you can see, like, you got Kate Bishop on there, you got Hawkeye by himself, and then you got Kate Bishop on there. And I just thought this was really cool. And I was, like I said, I hadn't seen it. I didn't know that it even existed. So I was very happy to get that. Also very happy to get this. This is Hawkeye #7, first appearance of Kate Bishop's mother, who is going to appear in the Hawkeye TV series played by Vera Farmiga. So this is kind of a minor key. Very happy to get that book. I had never seen this before. I have several issues from this series. This is the Mighty Thor #25. And I wonder if there is a regular version of this cover, because I don't remember ever seeing the gold version of the Mighty Thor #25. Now, I looked this up on eBay. It doesn't go for a lot of money. It's like a $5 book. But, man, this is beautiful. I mean, just some of these Thor, like, deluxe format gimmick covers are really cool to me. I've been collecting several Thor issues from, like, around the 400s that are similar to this, and I love when they do these gimmick covers. So yeah, you can see it's gold, like, almost all over. Really, really cool cover. So, like I said, hadn't seen it before, didn't have it, thought I'd grab it. I think I'm most excited about that book out of all the things I picked up this week. This was another book I didn't have. I've seen a lot of people show this off in haul videos. This is New X-Men #31. First appearance of a villain character whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head. I am so sorry, guys. It has been such a long week, and I am so exhausted. And I'm completely blanking on names and first appearances and stuff. But I do know this is a key issue. It's a first appearance. And it's a character that I think there's a lot of discussion about, some heat about. And I did not have this book, so I was happy to get this book. This is one of those books that you can sometimes find in bargain boxes, but I have had no luck finding it, so I was happy to get it there. Silver Surfer #46. This is the return of Adam Warlock. Just a great Ron Lim, Jim Starlin written issue. I didn't have this issue. I have a ton of Ron Lim Silver Surfer issues, and for some reason this issue has always eluded me. And sadly, this copy has some problems with it. Like, it's got some damage here along the side, and it's not a perfect copy by any means. But, you know, I'm happy to have it, so I can say that I have it in the collection, you know, for reading purposes. And it's a really great cover, one of my favorite Ron Lim covers. So, happy to get it, even though it's not in perfect shape. And then lastly, out of that collection, and then I've got one more variant to show you here. Lastly is Uncanny X-Men #467. 467. I actually have a couple copies of this book. This is just a really hot looking cover. Nice Psylocke cover. My friend Jaime Mendoza was inking Chris Bacallo at the time when he was working on this book. So you can see up there it says Mendoza. So yeah, Chris Bacallo, Chris Claremont wrote this issue. Chris Bacallo did the art, and Jaime did the inks, and I just always loved this cover. And this is one of those covers that I sometimes see people selling at shows for like $20 because it's just really hot. It's not really worth that, but it's a great cover to have. And then last but not least, Ron was kind enough. I'm going to show this real quick so you guys can see. This is all of Ron's information about his store. Collected Comics and Games. They're located in Fort Worth. StayCollected.com. Great shop. He does exclusive variants because Ron also runs something called Brainy Comics. I'm sure if you guys order online exclusives, you've heard of Brainy Comics. This is a Brainy Comics, Collected Comics exclusive cover they did for Stray Dogs #1. Stray Dogs, of course, sold out. Was very, very hot. Check this out. This is a Poltergeist homage variant cover. Man, this is hot. I mean, I was so happy about this when Ron told me he was going to get me one of these. I was just like, wow, that is gorgeous. Very happy with that. Stray Dogs, of course, another comic that has been optioned for movie. So looking forward to seeing what they do with that. Okay, guys, that's it. That's my new this week haul. And like I said, I am exhausted, so I apologize if I was a little off on today's show. I'll try to make some notes if I think about it later about who those first appearances were and what the names were, so that I can make sure and have that information there. But anyway, lots of cool stuff. My thanks again to Ron at Collected for hooking up some of these really cool things, letting me check out that collection. And yeah, shout outs to Red Pegasus Comics, Zeus Comics, Titan Comics for some of this, new this week stuff. And you guys can find out more about me at bigfanboy.com or DallasComicShow.com. Dallas Comic Show is coming back. Look for some information probably next week on that. I'll have some info on that. You can also check out my new series, The Big Film Show, which is a movie review, movie news show. We just did a review for the films The Sound of Metal and the classic Brian De Palma film Blowout. And on next week's show, we're going to be talking about Godzilla. So you're going to want to tune in for that. And we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So bigfilmshow.com, you can find out more about that. There is a YouTube channel for Big Film Show. You can subscribe to that as well. But please, if you guys enjoy this content, if you enjoy this show, please do me a favor and subscribe down below. I would really, really appreciate it. And once again, huge thanks to Ian Hunter. Dude, you made my day. It's so cool seeing that people out there are actually watching this stuff. And I very much appreciate it. I appreciate any of you guys that post comments down below. It means a lot to me. I am Mark Walters with Mark's Comic Haul, y'all, and I will see you guys on the next episode. I hope you guys find all the cool comics that you're looking for this week. Once again, bigfanboy.com, DallasComicShow.com, bigfilmshow.com for more on me. Take care, everybody.